Thank you.
And Malika is right now talking at
Right behind you. Hey, Terry. Hey,
One star to
Scott. How's it
another.
going? I've got Alex Alofen here with me. So, what is it like to be here in Hawaii doing a show like this?
It's amazing. It's even more amazing seeing this in Hawaii. I mean, you don't sort of think about red carpets and huge crowds in Hawaii. So I'm seeing all this, and I'm seeing the sunset and the ocean. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's amazing.
You've been to premieres before, I'm assuming. Have you ever been to a premiere like this, under the stars?
No. It's like I said, it's amazing. I didn't know what to expect, and I'm really touched and really excited to be a part of this. I think it's such a great show, and I'm just really glad to be here.
So, I know you've gotten this question a lot, but the difference between what it was and what it is now, what do you think people are really going to appreciate in what is new?
Look, I think, you know, the old show was a long time ago, and that was a whole different time in television. You know, we have a lot of new technology. We have a lot of, like, TV today is a very different animal, and we've got all the good stuff that we have in TV making and filmmaking today, and we've got a reboot of all these characters that we've grown to love over the years, and so we brought it together, and we've got a great show coming your way.
It's a little sexier too, huh?
I think so.
Do you have to speak pidgin on the show?
A little bit, but I'm not very good at it. I speak Mandarin in the pilot too. I still don't know what I said.
Well, thank you so much for that interview.
You're welcome.
We'll let you go along. I know you're a very busy man at this point. Back to you guys, Keahi and Tanya.
Thank you so much, Malika.
Team coverage here tonight from the Hawaii Five-0 world premiere. Malika Dudley is our roving reporter. What's going on right now, Malika?
Hey there, guys. That's right. I talked to Erica Kaufman, their PR, about 5 minutes ago, and she said they were due in 5 minutes from now. Now let's talk to the guy who announced it, Billy V, our entertainment reporter. So, Billy V, what's the latest?
What's the latest is, Malika, turn that direction right there, and you see the blue lights of HPD as our cars are starting to make their way down. I believe we're starting to have the arrival of our VIPs, our stars, and the cast of Hawaii Five-0.
Hey there, that's right. We are here. Taimane is about to take the stage, but I have three very important people here with me. We've got Bob, Peter, and Alex, the executive producers of the show. So two of you actually work together regularly, right?
Yeah, me and Alex over here have been together for 19, 20 years.
Okay, so you've done Star Trek, Alias, Zorro, I mean, I could go on and on, Transformers. What is it that attracted you two, and then also to bring Peter on, to Hawaii Five-0, a remake?
Peter brought us on. We were attracted to his pitch. He originally talked about what an emotional show this was for him growing up, and he just won us over with his pitch for the pilot. And the three of us really got together and figured out what the rest of the season could be.
All right, pitch it to me, Peter.
Well, I think for me it was a no-brainer. I wanted to do an origin story, really tell the background of these characters and get into their lives and find out where they came from and how they got together, and I went with the two best partners you could do when you're going to sort of reboot or remake something.
Okay, and originally the publicity was not that positive. It has turned around 180 degrees. What do you think contributed to that?
Well, I think CBS has done an amazing job of putting together a campaign that really sells the spirit of the show. The show has a lot of humor, it's nail-biting, and I think what you get is the sense that when you watch this show, you're going to have a lot of fun, which at the end of the day is really what you want.
And it has one other thing. It has Hawaii.
Have you ever been to a premiere like this?
Every week. This is, I've been here. No, this is amazing. It's amazing.
Okay, so locations. Are we going to be doing any other locations? I know in the original we went to Singapore, Hong Kong. Who wants to answer that?
I think ultimately we're going to get a little more international, but right now we're going to spend time and explore the island.
Okay, what about the other islands?
Interesting.
Right for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan. The plan is really to explore Hawaii and then, get out, sort of stretch our wings a little bit.
Okay, what do you think the audience reaction tonight is going to be like? I mean, obviously this is a great turnout.
My God, what the reaction's going to be like? I hope it's going to be great. I mean, they look like they're really keyed up and jazzed, and I think we have a good show we're really proud of, so we're hoping they love it.
All right, you love the weather?
I hope they feel like they're watching a movie.
Okay, what about the weather here?
It's terrible. As usual, this is hideous. Can I have an umbrella, please?
All right, Bob said it's terrible, guy. The weather's terrible. What are you going to say to that? Hey there, guy, how's it going?
I tell you what, Malika, the weather is showing off, obviously, just in time for the premiere tonight.
Oh, actually, why don't you toss it over to Malika in your pigeon way? Oh boy, in German pigeon.
German pigeon, let's do it.
Hey, Malika, will you stay? Huh?
Hey there, guys. We're at the top of the Aston Waikiki Beach Hotel, and I'm with the biggest star of Hawaii Five-0, Hawaii. And boy, has Hawaii put on a show. We've got a nearly full moon. The sunset was incredible. A beautiful night tonight for this private party up on the 21st floor of the Coconut Club. But also take a look at the crowds. Now, what we've seen over the last hour or so is the crowds have definitely grown.